everybody, welcome to my introverted life. I'm Wendy, and this is my birthday month. It is 14 new starts over 30 days. Other than that, I'm just a basic vlogging cross-stitch channel, mostly cross-stitch. Might see a little knitting coming into play here, because I've got a couple pattern ideas in my head, and they're coming to me. So, working on that. Let's just jump right in, shall we? Yesterday, because yesterday was the 13th, I started Frederick the Literate. Frederick. I think it's just personal preferences to how you pronounce that. I don't think there is a technical way to pronounce it. Anywho, I started this last night and was too tired and too lazy to actually take the time to film this, especially things as I needed to film an introduction. So, yeah, it did not happen last night. So I'm doing it this morning and showing you yesterday's work before I get started on it today, which will probably be later on tonight. I have so much work to do, and it's partway through the day, and I have not crossed anything off of my to-do list, even though I have been working. How messed up is that? How unfair is that? Anywho, got started on this. Put in a couple of rows in here. That is that. Why does that look backwards? Do I have this upside down? Did I put this in wrong? I think I have this upside down. Look at the colors. The gold is on the bottom. In fact, the gold is on the bottom and it shows that there's one more. That is not what my pattern showed. I'm gonna have to look into this before I finish. I don't know what to do. How confusing is that? It might be upside down. I don't think it is, though. Oh, yeah, see, that's a mess. Please tell me you did not pay too awful much attention to it. Anyways, in the picture it looks like this. Wow, my cross stitches are horrid. See, this is one of the reasons I don't really think I care for 14 count. I think it's just so much harder to get your stitches looking nice. I feel it's much easier on lower count fabric. I was also doing this at night, and I feel like I do much better with black during the daytime. I have no clue what all the dandruff looking crap is. Anywho, 3 minutes just to show you my horrible stitching. Yeah, hopefully I get some work on this tonight. If I'm tired, I might not. If I don't, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You'll see me tomorrow with a new project. Oh no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is my free day, so I don't have to work on anything, or I can work on whatever I want to work on. But the day after that, I will start Magic Study or Magic Shop. I could swear it's Magic Study, but I have written down Magic Shop. Don't ask me, I don't know. But if you don't see more progress on this, you'll see the Magic Study, the Heaven and Earth designs. You'll see that one getting started. Other than that, my craftiness has gone to this. This is a shawl that I'm designing, and you can see absolutely nothing of it because almost nothing has been done so far. But the width of this is like 250-ish stitches, so yeah, it takes a while to get through just one row. And I was putting in these guys. These guys are not necessary. They're just to keep me on track. because when it gets off pattern, it just does not look good. And I want it to look good. So, for normal people, they don't need all of these. For not so normal people like me, we do what we can to make things work. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. So I will see you again tonight, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. See you in a sec. So what does this look like to you? A couple balls of yarn, right? There's somebody outside making noise. It's annoying. But a couple balls of yarn, right? Does this look familiar? As in, it was originally stitched up? Yeah, had to frog it all out. Why? Because I can't count. Well, no, I can count. Counting was fine. The maths was not. Yeah. I was working on like the third row or something, and I'm kind of like, this seems really long. And I'm like, well, maybe because of the stitching I'm doing, it will shrink up a little bit more, you know. But this still seems really, really long. Yeah, it was. Pulled it out, redid some maths. Yes, I say maths because I think it is way cooler to say maths. Hey, UK's got it figured out. That's all I can say. UK has got it figured out. So, yeah, well over 100 stitches too many. I'm just like, joy. So I just frogged it all out. We will start again. Not tonight. Maybe tonight. Probably not tonight. But yeah, this should be enough for when I redo it, though. And there's some extra I can put somewhere else in another project. Yeah, I'm a dunce. We'll just go with that. I am a massive dunce. So, moving on, I guess it's hopefully cross stitch time. Well, no, it's still working time. But this was work. Technically, this was work. Because I'm creating a pattern, so it is work. So, I do this during work hours. Sometimes during free hours if I want to. But this is a definite work hours. My cross stitch is a definite free time hours. Free time hours aren't here yet. So I can't cross stitch yet. So back to work. Then hopefully some cross stitch. Whatever, either way, something in that realm of words. Either way, you should see cross stitch next. Okay, it has been 3 or 4 days since I recorded anything. It's also been 3 or 4 days since I've actually done anything. Previous project was Frederick, the cat. Did not get any more work done on it the second day. Don't know if I mentioned that in the last clip or not, but figured I should mention it in this one if I hadn't, just in case I hadn't. Free day, didn't do anything yesterday. I was supposed to start this. I did not start this. I started this today. So this is the second day in which I'm supposed to work on Mini Rainbow Magic Study, which I've been calling Magic Shop because for some odd reason it is in my brain as Magic Shop. I think there's another Heaven and Earth design that I have liked that's like on my wish list that is actually called Magic Shop. So I think that's why I do that. I forgot who the artist is for this one. It took me months to remember Pat Brennan as the artist for Time Goes By, which is the other piece you've seen of mine recently, if you've seen any of my other previous stuff. So, Mini Rainbow Magic Study, I did get started. I put in almost 2 strands, and that was 104 stitches. Yeah. Oh, should have had a photo in of what this looks like. If I didn't, I apologize. One will clearly be in right now. But yeah, I put in 104 stitches, giving me 104 stitches total, and I'm at 0.13%. Gotta love these full coverages. It's 240 by 325. This here's a little project tracker that I created on my computer. I'm thinking I've created 2 different ones that are like this. Each of them have different little design elements in the corners. And then I created 2 that were like long, trying to figure out what I wanted, that have the same design element here. But yeah, I'm thinking of maybe putting the PDF up on my Etsy shop in case anybody else is looking for a a project tracker, you know, craft project tracker. But they'd actually need some work because I just kind of did it like very simplified, and I have goals in here which makes sense to have in a project tracker, but I don't have any goals for this one. I have goals for other ones though, so that's why it makes sense. And then I have supplies. Supplies make sense if I'm doing like my knitting, because then I know that, like, here's knitting. Yes, if you saw the last clip, you should have seen the last clip. It should have been before this one. I had pulled this out because I'd made this too long. I've restarted it. Yeah, but this I need supplies for. I need the supplies section for, because tell me what needles I'm using in case I need to, because a lot of mine are interchangeable. This pair's not, but most of mine are interchangeable. So I'd be able to write down, you know, under supplies, the needles, the colorway, the size of yarn that I'm using, all of that information. Even with a cross stitch, you know, I have that. It's on 18 count. I should probably put in Ada. Like, for me, it's like, duh, obviously it's Ada. Like, I can tell that just by looking at it. Writing it down makes sense, you know. But if you're using like a hand dyed, you can write down what the hand dyed is, which is why I put in supplies. It's for those sorts of things. But then I'm also thinking that there's something else I was thinking that I really needed. Like, I have cross stitch written up here, maybe a little line that says type of craft project, you know, so that I could put in cross stitch or knitting or whatever. And then I'm also thinking of, when I print up more of these, doing a double-sided so that there's just a bunch of lines going down the back, so that I've got more space for for information. And then I'm also thinking on this one, date and progress, and also doing it over here. I just filled it out lengthwise because I had the space. I don't need that much space. I don't really even need that much space for that. So, yeah, they'd need work in order to put them up. I'd also have to, you know, put like project tracker written on the top, so, you know, whoever bought them would actually know what they were buying and what it was for. But, you know, PDFs do pretty well on Etsy sometimes. It'd be a cool little, just kind of extra, little cross stitch extra in the shop. I think my Etsy shop, I'd really like to build into a lot more cross stitch and possibly knitting, because I do like knitting. But cross-stitch and craft stuff, maybe. I don't know. Mostly cross-stitch. Yes, mostly cross-stitch. But yeah, that's where things stand right now. Tomorrow I'm supposed to start on... What am I supposed to start on? I think it's a dimensions kit, but I can't remember what. Oh, Toy Shop. Toy Shop is one of the little small dimensions golds. So hopefully I find time to start it tomorrow. Who knows? This is me we're talking about. Until then, again, who knows? But, yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. If not, I'll be back someday with just most recent updates. So, see you in a sec. Well, you might not be able to believe this, but it is the 18th. It is day 1 for Toy Shop Dimensions Gold Collection. And I have started it. I have literally started. I did not just use one strand. I used 2. I am proud of myself. I found time to work on this. Yeah. Kind of would like to work on it a little bit more, but it's getting a little bit later, and I kind of want to not do anything. I don't know. Maybe I'll try and put in another strand. Don't think so. That's why I'm going ahead and filming this. But, you know, want to put on the PJs, and I should shower. Whoops. I really should do the shower thing. I might push that off till tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Shower tomorrow morning. Oopsies. Forgot about that. I was busy today, as I have been every other day. Yeah, last couple projects I've only put in 1 day on. I am actually putting a day in on this on the first day, so hopefully I'll put in a little more work the second day. This part here is stuff going in here. So, yeah. Excited for that. Looking cool. I like the colors. I didn't really realize all the blue in this design for this. It's actually really, really cool. And I'm going to also have to pay attention because I'm realizing around there is a lot of half stitches and not full stitches. So when I go in to put in other colors, really going to have to focus on that in the pattern. The gold kits, yeah, they like their different stitches and stuff. That is for sure. Which is why you have a cute little tiny pattern. I mean, look at this. This is a square. 8-inch square, maybe. Yeah, and it says here 6 by 6 inches when finished. You know, and it looks like that. I mean, that's pretty impressive in my opinion. So, actually got that started, and really no other information or anything. I did talk about from yesterday, possibly doing the templates from the things that I made to start putting with my projects. I actually need to go pull one of those. I got them sitting over at the side. I need to go and fill that. It went out so I can put it with this project. Another problem, you have to actually remember to use them. But I did spend several hours today working on improving the template and stuff so I could possibly put it up as a digital download on the Etsy store, which will be great because if you purchase it, you save it, and then whenever you need them, you just print them off. And you have them forever. You just print them off. And you don't have to worry about buying more of them. You just print them off, which is so cool about getting a digital download. Like, way awesome for sure. Which was what used to be cool about buying things like, you know, Adobe Acrobat and Print Shop and stuff like that. Yeah. They found a way to make it to where you don't just buy once, and now you have to buy a subscription. Ugh. Do you know how annoying that is? Like, seriously. And then they, like, cut you off after so long, and I mean, even if you buy, like, the disc to download, you have to fill in all the information, and they've got all your information, and it expires after so many months, and you're just like, wait, what the? No, 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 no. I ain't no company like that, that is for sure. If I have a digital download, you will download it, and it will be yours forever. No weird subscription thing, no time limit, no expiring. That's just stupid and annoying in my opinion, and a pain in the ass. Massive pain in the ass, and hello money grubbers. That is my opinion on that. It might be late and I might be tired. Yeah, I'm gonna end this here, so hopefully I will see you tomorrow, and with at least another thread in here, hopefully a few more. So yeah, see you in a sec. Okay, and here we are. Fortunately couldn't find much time to put in any more, so I just got in one strand. Would kind of like to sit here and do another, because it's a really enjoyable stitch. Dimensions, like I said, knows what they're doing. You can see it's like in here, right there, that I've gotten started. This is actually really hard to see, but it's actually half stitch. Kind of see it there. That dark color, that's a dark gray, very dark gray. It's coming out even darker on my screen. It's coming out black on my screen, and it's not. It's dark gray. It's half stitch, and it's actually done with 4 strands. I was looking at that, and it's like half stitch. Here's the symbol that's got this little 4 in parentheses next to it, and I'm like, is that 4 strands? Looking at the thing, you know, looking at the key. Yep. It says strands. On up the column, strands in parentheses. Like, okay, well, we can do that. We do what you say. Your dimensions, you have got it figured out. So, did 4 strands. Definitely makes it a thicker coverage, which is probably the idea. They have some half stitches that are done with only 1 strand. So, don't know. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, hopefully I can get back to this soon. I feel like this can be like a very quick stitch. Like, it's 6 by 6 inches. I'm not sure of the count. It's like, let's see here. It's hard to see. Yeah, just a 6 by 6. No. Let's see if I can figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's showing 11, but the very bottom is like this, because you're supposed to use this portion as kind of the snow on the ground. So, what did I say? 11 or 12, which would be 120, 110, 120, about 100 by another 100. So, it's really not that big. I mean, 6 by 6, obviously it's not that big, but it's just like really, you know, it's going to be a lot of back stitch. That's going to take a little bit of time. Not that I mind. I quite enjoy back stitch. So, but I feel like sitting down and working on it, like it being a like focus piece, you'd get it done very quickly. And it's cute. Look how cute it is. Toys, gifts, games. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It'll be really cute at Christmas. It'll probably go to my parents, because that's what I like to do, is make this sort of stuff. Then give it to my parents, because I haven't got anywhere to put it. So, anyways, that will actually be it. Not only for this project, because I will be starting a new one tomorrow. The new one I will be starting tomorrow is... oh, it's a soda stitch. It's a soda stitch. Let's see, what do I have left? I have Ice Cats, which is not yet. Pinup Girls. I believe it is Pinup Girls will be started tomorrow. But you will have to wait and see that in the next vlog. Because that'll be it for this one. That is 3 projects. 3 projects in what's normally 6 days, except there was a free day in between. So 7 days, 6 projects, 7 days. Not nearly getting much of anything done on any of them because busyness happened to happen right during that time frame. So this will be a little bit of a shorter vlog. Maybe you'll get a little bit of a longer one in the next go round. Here's like hoping. But again, that'll be it for this one. Nothing of any importance to sign off with. So I guess I'll just tell you bye.